with the idea. I've gone down to college.
And all the neighbors would come.
Avery says, I need someone to walk through this. I have an idea.
He'd up guitar, and he never...
Stuffed animals.
He would laugh when I would do Shakespeare or something.
Kind of got to that place.
We finished the scene.
Hi, I'm James Avery, and I grew up in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I was raised by a single working mother who never got the memo that a single woman couldn't raise a male child. I left home at 18, not because I didn't have a great time, but because I had too good a time. And there had to be something else going on in the world. And that's when I discovered the world. Whoa. Well, I don't know. It was, as an actor, it's always fun to build somebody, to build a character. But you always take pieces of yourself or pieces from people that you know to make it real to you. I didn't have a father in my life. I had my mother. But see, my mother never got the memo that a single woman couldn't raise a male child. Her attitude was, I'll raise you, I'll kill you. That's it. That's it. End of discussion. I brought you into this world. I'll take you out, make another one look just like you, and give it your name. You know, and so there are a lot of parenting things that I got from her. There was also, for the first 12 years of my life, there was my Uncle Pete. He was like my mother's boyfriend for the first 12 years. And I guess, if anything, he was one of the premier examples of quote-unquote manhood, whatever that is. You know, he wasn't educated, but he liked to work. He was a hard worker. He was from the old school Bale, you know, the one who he could build a house from the ground up if he had to. He liked hard jobs, labor jobs, like lifting and, you know, driving trucks and all of that stuff, but he was a man of his word. You know, you could bank on it. You know, if he told you he'd do something, he'd do it. But my mother told me, I guess it was from a woman's point of view, but she was a very, very perceptive lady, because she said that all a man has is his word, and all a woman has is her reputation. And basically that's what it amounts to. You know, as a man, you give your word. You give your word to your woman that I'm going to be with you. You do the best job you can. This is old school parenting, you know. If you're going to be a dishwasher, then goddammit, you be the best dishwasher. If you're going to scrub floors, then you scrub the best floor. You know, you don't, doesn't matter what you do as long as you do it the best way you can. The acting thing came as a complete surprise, and she just simply did not understand what that was. She was like, sweetheart, look, you've been in California for 4 to 5 years. Come home. I know somebody with the city. We can get you a job. Oh, I was like 20, 21, 22. I left home at 18. You know, so, you know, I love you all, had a fabulous time. Got to go. Aside from the fact that Vietnam was happening. And I had a football scholarship out of high school to a historically black college in Virginia. And I went, when I was 17, I went to, first time away from home, to a historically black college. Now you have to understand something about historically black colleges, that they have some of the most beautiful women in the world, and they go around in groups and clumps. It's like Baskin-Robbins 31 flavors. I don't know what else to tell you. It's, hey, double chocolate fudge, butter pecan. It was a good experience, flunked out of school, lost my scholarship, came home. Now, they were drafting for the Marines and the Army, okay? And if you weren't in school and you were 18, there you go. And the idea of going to Canada, please. I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I do well to get to Philadelphia. Canada, I don't know. Are there any black people in Canada? I don't know. Where is Canada? I mean, basically. And so I joined the Navy. I joined the Air Force, but they wanted to take too long, so I joined the Navy. And it was a good thing I did, because 2 weeks after I was in boot camp, a letter came to my mother saying I'd been drafted into the Army. So, you know, I was like, whew, you know, dodge that bullet. So I was in the service for like 4 years. And I got out. When I got out, I stayed in California. Yeah, well, I was on a ship that was based out of San Diego when I went to Westpac and whatnot. And so when I got out, I stayed in San Diego. And went to school, started to go to school in San Diego. Went to San Diego City College. And this is like, I got out in '69, so. hey. And I'd never had an experience like that before in my life. Because, I was at a point of trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I knew I loved the arts. I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to go live on the left bank in Paris and write the penultimate American novel, like Richard Wright, all of that stuff. But the theater was something I'd never been involved in before.